it virtually creates little scallops. So think about how cute this would be on garments, like for a little girl's sleeve or dress at the bottom of a t-shirt, if you wanted to just make it a little more dainty. And on the 3160, what I'm looking at is the number 15. If you are on the 2030, then that one is going to be number 11. Okay, number 11. Now, one thing that you want to make sure when you're doing the stitch is you actually want to bump up your tension, okay? And so in order to do that, there's this little tension dial right here, and the normal setting is a 4. That's usually what's going to be perfect for most stitches. But on the shell tuck stitch, we do want to bump it up, and I'm going to go ahead and bump it up as far as it will go. So I'm going to go to the 8. No, I'm gonna go the 9. Why not? Let's give that a try. Let's go ahead and talk about how it's done. I'm going to actually change my foot to be the F foot. I want to be able to have just a little bit more space to look at this stitch as it's stitching along. Let's go ahead and show you what it looks like on a little t-shirt. I took white thread and was able to do this little trim along the edge here. All right, so in order to get the best results on most fabrics, what you want to do is you want to fold that item on the bias. So this stitch is also going to work best with lightweight fabrics and when working on the bias. So in order to get to the bias, I'm just going to simply fold that in half, and then I'm going to place it underneath my needle. And let's take a look at where that little red arrow is on my foot. This little red arrow is where I want to line up my fabric edge. And again, the goal here is for my needle to go off of the right-hand side of this fold. Okay, so it's going to swing back and forth and be able to essentially pull that fabric in. And that's why we want it to go off the edge, just because it needs to pull the fabric in. Remember, to increase our tension, have it go off to the right and fold on the bias. Now, when doing knits, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to fold on the bias, but on this one, we're going to. For best results, I would say, I would use the same color thread. But for today, I'm using blue so that you can see and take a look and see what has happened. You've got nice scalloped edges. Try it out. I want to encourage you to try this out on a scrap piece of fabric. Put it in your notebook so that you can always refer to it again in the future.